All right, let's get right into it. We are going to freeze time on one single absolutely chaotic day, January 24th, 2026. Why? Because we're going to show you what a world under intense, simultaneous pressure really looks like. So think about that for a second. What does a planet stretched to its breaking point actually look like on any given day? Well, we're about to see by taking a snapshot of several huge global events that were all unfolding at the exact same time. From a dramatic military operation to devastating natural disasters, this single 24-hour period gives us a really stark picture of the kinds of challenges we're all facing. So let's break down these flashpoints. Okay, let's dive right in. First up, we're heading to South America, where a geopolitical crisis was unfolding that sent some serious shockwaves around the world. It was called Operation Southern Spear. And to be clear, this was a U.S. military action that involved a series of airstrikes right in Venezuela's capital, Caracas. This wasn't some minor incident, okay? This was a sudden, major escalation that you can bet captured global attention immediately. And the human cost was immediate and it was steep. Initial reports coming from the ground confirmed that at least 100 people were killed in these strikes. Just a stark, sobering number that really underscores the severity of this intervention. The operation had a very clear and decisive outcome. U.S. forces captured Venezuela's former president, Nicolás Maduro. He was taken into custody pretty quickly and then transported directly to New York. So what was the official justification for all of this? Well, it all came down to charges that had been filed in New York. Maduro is facing some serious accusations of large-scale drug trafficking and a whole lot of related weapons charges. So this is setting the stage for a massive international legal fight. Now get this, at the exact same time, literally half a world away, the planet itself almost seemed to be in revolt. We're pivoting now from a crisis made by man to the raw, completely unforgiving power of nature. Just look at this table. It really shows you the sheer global scale of what was happening. While that operation in Venezuela was going on, a deadly landslide hit Indonesia, and at the same time, crippling winter storms were just hammering both New Zealand and the United States. 3 different regions, 3 major natural disasters, all at once. Let's zoom in on Bandung, Indonesia for a moment. A massive landslide just tore right through the region. The human toll was absolutely devastating. 7 people were confirmed dead, with a staggering 82 more reported missing in all the chaos that followed. Meanwhile, the situation across the Pacific was just as grim. We're talking severe winter storms, catastrophic flooding that just overwhelmed infrastructure in both New Zealand and parts of the United States. The conditions got so extreme that authorities in both countries had to declare states of emergency, mobilizing everything they had to handle the fallout. So, let's just pause for a second. A military operation, a deadly landslide, and extreme weather across multiple continents. What does all of this actually mean when you pull back and try to see the bigger picture? Well, here's where the timing gets kinda wild. On this exact day, many of the world's most powerful leaders were all gathered together for the World Economic Forum. The irony here is just profound. While they were meeting to discuss global strategy, the world itself was presenting its own, far more urgent agenda. So let's just recap the pressure points from this one day. We've got a military intervention in South America, a fatal natural disaster in Asia, extreme weather battering Oceania and North America. You know, any one of these is a major crisis on its own, but on this day, they all happened at once, all demanding global attention at the same time. And all of this brings us to a final and pretty challenging thought. This single day, it acts like a powerful stress test for all of our global systems, our governments, our aid organizations, our supply chains, our media. And it forces us to ask a really critical question. In a world of compounding crises, when everything hits all at once, what breaks first?